Hey, what's up guys? Today I'm going to make a video on showing you how to repair the kill switch if for some reason these two wires pop out on you. Okay, so these are the two wires that go into the kill switch. Now you would think that it would be, you know, just a matter of just plugging these right back into where they came out of. However, I tried to do that. I plugged them right back into the kill switch right where they popped out of, pushed the button, didn't work, and they weren't staying in place. So it means they kind of popped out of the whole configuration, which forced me to have to take the kill switch apart. So let me show you what that looks like here. Alright, so removing the kill switch here, basically there's just one screw attaching it to the bike, and you know, that was on these metal clips here. So these metal clips just kind of pop right off here, okay? And then the bottom of the kill switch has 3 screws that hold it together. There's 1 there, 2, 3, okay? 3 little screws right there, okay? Now, once you take this apart, let me show you what it looks like on the inside. Alright, so once you take this apart here, and you pop this part off, you're going to see something that looks like this. Okay, there's a little, I don't know what every part's called, but that thing right in the middle there, that's a spring. Okay, that red, that's your kill switch here. Okay, so when you push that, it's hard to hold the camera and do this at the same time. So you push that, boom. Okay, so that's attached to a spring. So that's how that side is supposed to go. Alright, now that you're going to see that there's 3 little pieces here. Plastic piece, a metal spring, so that's your second spring, okay? You have 1 that's there, and there's your second spring, okay? And then you have this metal plate. Now what's going to happen is when you push this red button, it's going to push this metal plate down and basically make a connection between these 2 leads here, okay? So once it makes that connection with those 2 leads, that's what kills the bike. Alright, so there's a spring here, and now you need a spring pushing the other way so that when you're not on the button, when you're not on the button, it pushes away and it retracts this little metal plate so it's not making that contact. Alright, so notice how this is the other side, looks the same. Let me try and get some light here. Notice how it's the same shape. See how it's rounded up at top there? And then that white thing, that white plastic piece is also rounded up at top. So you want to try and reassemble this such that it's going that same direction once you push it back together. Okay, so right now you have those 2 pieces, you have these 3 little pieces here, okay, a little metal piece, little spring, little plastic piece. Alright, so let me show you how this gets reassembled. Alright, so now that this is disassembled, you simply push these 2 metal leads back in there. Okay, push them in nice and far. Alright, push them in as far as they can possibly go, because you actually want these metal leads to go almost all the way to the back, okay? Alright, so the next piece that you're going to put in is you're going to put in that little plastic piece right there. Okay, see how that plastic piece basically lines up with the notch, and it also lines up with the 2 those 2 little nipples that are on the each of the leads. Okay, so that's basically keeping the 2 leads separated from one another so that they never touch while you're riding. Alright, so that's the next part. Next thing you're going to do is you're going to put the spring on, and then you're going to put the little metal piece on top, okay? Because the spring is going to actually, when the button's not being pressed, the spring is going to be pressing the metal plate away from the connectors, okay? So it's black plastic piece, then spring, then metal plate, then you put it back together, alright? Okay, so you can see that metal plate is now right on there. It's sitting right on there. Underneath the metal plate is the spring, I don't want to twist it because I don't want, you know, the little spring and metal plate to fall on the floor. You know, this little spring is hard to find when it falls on the floor. But anyway, that metal plate is sitting right there. So when the button is pushed, it pushes the metal plate down and touches the two connectors together. Or it doesn't touch the two connectors together, but once it's pushed down, it makes a connection between the two leads, okay? And then when the button's not being pressed, the spring, which is underneath this metal plate, pushes the metal plate away, so there's no connection there, okay? And then of course that black plastic piece is underneath there as well, keeping the two metal leads separated while you're riding. Alright, so let me put the top back on and we'll test this out. Alright, so I got that top back on. So now I'm holding this together. I don't have any screws in here, but I'm just going to test to make sure that this kill switch works again. Okay, so let me go and turn my bike on here. Alright, looks like it works. Let's try it one more time. Okay, so I got the 3 screws back in there, ready to be put back on the bike. Let me just do one last check just to make sure this thing works. Okay, so that's that. I wish it was a lot easier. I thought I was just going to have to push these, you know, 2 little leads back in and it was all going to be done. But, you know, it wasn't that easy. And when I first took it apart, it just kind of, everything just fell out and I didn't know what the hell was going on. So I figured since it took me a little while to figure out, you know, and there wasn't any YouTube videos about it, I figured I'd make a video to help out other people that may run into this problem. Alright, so that's it. Thanks for watching.